So let's
Yeah.
get this going. Let the people know where you're from and like your stage name, all that.
The name John Cameltoe. Hold on, let me fix my cam, bro. This shit. Hold on 1 second, bro.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everyone that joined. You already know we're about to get another dope interview in. You already know if you're gonna know for sure. We on the rap wars, spoken words pod.
Alright.
Y'all
Boom
tap into my other
box.
interviews
Hey, we
too.
we, we potting with a boom box. I get that eye level. Hold on.
Hey,
The eye
y'all
level.
tap into the my other interviews I just did. I did one with Kenny Alice. Also did one with Moose Man. Y'all tap in for those.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get this going. Oh,
Here
I
we
think
go.
yours is kind of like slow right now. Like
What
you're
the
all moving slow. Yeah, I think it's glitching or something.
hold on, let me delete. It might be
Yeah, you're good. Good. Yes. What's up in the chat though? Yeah, happy Thursday. You already know. It's almost Friday, so you know we about to turn up. Yeah, so like what I was saying, I was fucking y'all just barely tuning in. I went to grab myself a drink, some right? Went outside my pad, walked into the gas station that's across the street. Walked over there, got myself some juice. And my head was fucking killing me when I woke up. When I was walking back, crossing the light, it was a green light, so I'm letting you know. I was walking, green light. Some car just turns. Like, I thought he would see me because I'm dressed all black. I'm fucking tall as shit too. That fool
how-
ends up hitting my arm. Then
how's that?
what's up? Oh yeah, I could. Yours is like all black now.
It's all black?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey, you wanna just restart it or something? Like, hold on.
Yeah, we could do that if anything. Or if you want to rejoin, like
Alright, yeah.
see if that does the trick. But yeah, I was fucking walking across the street when some car just turns. I thought he was gonna stop, but he just kept going and boom, hits my arm right here. Doesn't knock me down or anything, so it wasn't that hard of a fucking. He wasn't going that fast, but still, that shit, boom. I was like, fuck, that shit got me like mad as shit. And then the guy was like, he was still in his car, window rolled up, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That shit made me mad. So I ended up socking his window like really hard. But then he just ends up driving off fast. Like that shit, and then all these other people saw it. So this one lady was like, "Oh, are you okay? Did he hit you?" Honestly, I just wanted to get out of there, so I just kept walking. Walked back to my pad. It was right there. But damn, like that's crazy though. Like a lot of people shouldn't be driving. That's for sure. Let's get this going. Yo, yo, yo. What's good?
Alright, that's better?
Uh, well, I can hear you good. It's just, or wait, if you can move your hand real quick to see if it's going slow or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of like glitching, but I could hear you. So if you want to like do it like that, or if you want to have it clear,
I mean,
oh,
if
it's up
there's
to
any
you.
way you can send it to my laptop, is that better? Can you see that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can see that?
Wait, which one? No, I just see your face like right now, but it's like in the same.
You
Yeah, I
see
can
it.
see the light and all that. Yeah,
Alright, now can you see me though? This shit.
yeah, I could see you, but it's just like you're kind of glitching out in and out.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
But we could still do it if anything. I could probably just edit it or whatever, get that going.
I mean, if there's any way you can send it to my laptop or like get it going on laptops, like, cause my laptop is smooth. Like, I just spent a whole hour like setting it up. But I mean, quality wise, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, we could do it like this if you want. But I mean, you can't even see me though, so it's just like a phone call.
No, I could see you. It's
Oh,
just you know how it just glitches in and out. Like you'd be pausing it a lot and shit.
so
But
I'm in frame. I'm in frame. Like,
Yeah, I could see. All right,
Uh,
yeah, we could definitely get it in though. Let's go.
hey, is my chain in the frame? Cause I can't see it.
I could see that young camel toe chain. Yeah.
All right, cool. We good then.
All right, for sure, for sure. All right, let the people know where you're coming from and like let them know your stage name, all that.
It's Young Cameltoe, the President of the United States. Vote for Young Cameltoe 2028, man. Hey, we're gonna make America fun again. I'm from Oakland, California. My real name's Young Cameltoe. Young Cameltoe, that's first and last name. You can find me in Young Cameltoeville with all the Young Cameltoes. You dig? Hey man, say man, socket to your pocket like a rocket from the trenches to the tropics. Young Cameltoe, let's get it.
Yup, y'all hear that? Let's go. All right, let's get into it with these questions. Okay, where are you from? And like where were you born?
I was born in Oakland, California, over at the Kaiser near MacArthur Park. I moved around the Bay Area a lot. Growing up, I've lived in Oakland, San Francisco, Benicia, Vallejo, and Sacramento. So I've kind of maneuvered all throughout the Bay Area. The majority of my time though was spent in Oakland. I also spent some time in Richmond, California as well, on South 18th Street. But yeah, I spend the majority of my time in Oakland. The majority of my family's still in Oakland, so when I go back to the Bay Area, I'm in Oakland. Oaktown, what's up? I taught Steph Curry how to shoot. You know what I mean? We going for the
Hey,
championship again this year. Rings on
always.
rings on rings. But yeah, I'm an Oakland cat through and through.
That's right. That's what's up. That's right. What are your hobbies? Like, what do you like to do?
I make music. Go check it out, man. YoungCameltoe.com. I got music. We going viral every day. 80 baby mamas and I ain't never pay no child support. Release my niggas. I mean, I got a bunch of tunes. Get money off the music. I love to do it. I love to do shows. I love to travel and do shows. I'm actually going to the city of Mexico next week. I got some shows out there in the city of Mexico.
That's
I
nice.
also I fight. I do Muay Thai, MMA, and boxing. Uh, as of now, I'm 5-0 when it comes to boxing. I'm 1-0 when it comes to Muay Thai. So I got a pretty nice record. I'm gonna keep it G. I haven't fought anybody with a nice record. There's been a whole bunch of amateurs, but it's all good. I'm undefeated, and I plan to keep it that way. So the champion in boxing do not come my way because I'm not taking that fade, bro. I need only new fighters only, so my record is padded and looking nice. I ain't gonna cap to you. I need the weakest fighters to make me look good. I don't care.
Oh, you got to keep that clean record.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I feel that. So you be doing a whole lot of things. You be acting, boxing, blogging,
yep.
doing music. What was like the first thing you started? Was it music?
No, I was fighting. I was fighting back in high school. We had a little underground fight ring. We used to put money on the fights, and yeah, that was my first job. Was just fighting people in high school. We would set it up. We meet over at the middle school after school, so we wouldn't get caught on the high school campus, and we would fight. We just throw boxing gloves, put money on the fights. Of course, I was putting money on myself, and I never lost, so I was just getting paid that way. So definitely the fighting nickname Young Cameltoe started around like 15 years old in high school because I was rapping, always rapping about camel toes, camel toe this, camel toe that, mistletoe, camel toe. So it was just like a joke, and it was like Young Camel Toe. That was my gamer tag. So I'd be rapping in the chat, playing, like streaming when I was in high school. And I was just Young Camel Toe there. So, in the raps, naturally on stream, I'd be like, yeah, it's your boy Young Camel Toe. I just dunked on him like Kobe, Manu Ginobili, pass it, switch it, Young Camel Toe, something like that. And yeah, it just stuck. I started getting money off of it. Some people started inviting me. Like I had some invites to do some paid shows as Young Camel Toe. So I come to the stage, Young Camel Toe, crowd's going crazy, and I just kept running with that.
Hey, that's what's up. And while doing boxing, did you train yourself or did you like go to a boxing gym or any of that before you started like boxing, or was it just Then you
Yeah, I
started
started
boxing at
over at
school.
no, actually, when I was boxing, I was playing video games. I'd be playing like Tekken and Street Fighter, and I was just copying their moves. Like me and my younger sister used to play the game, and then we would practice the moves after fighting. So that's kind of how I trained myself, was through video games. Shouts out to, I think his name is Horong from Tekken. A lot of my moves come from Horong and Tekken, Akuma in Street Fighter, and I use the mentality of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. That was kind of the
Yeah,
combo.
those some yeah,
Doing
those some
underground
hard
street
moves to
fights.
beat.
I come out there like, get over here. Like, I don't care what you do. You know, I'm Scorpion, but the moves was like Akuma from Street Fighter, and definitely Horong when it comes to the kicks and the spins and everything like that. That was definitely Horong from Tekken.
Yeah, that's what's up. You seen the new Street Fighter movie that's coming out?
Nah, I haven't seen it, man. I,
Like
I, I don't ever watch movies. I always be watching I'll be watching movies on TikTok. Like I just be straight I'll be flicking all
the
the highlights
reels.
because I can't sit down for an hour and watch them. But I can watch like 10 minutes of highlights. And then some people be putting like little edits on YouTube, like little 5 minute edits of like the coolest scenes of a movie. I watch those.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel that. Well, you just don't have time to watch like movies or any other.
I don't know if you call that thing, but I can't sit down for more than like 30 minutes to an hour unless I'm like rapping or like podcasting. Like this, I can sit down and talk. But like if I'm just sitting and watching something, I just end up walking away. I don't know what it is. I can't just watch.
You got like ADHD or something.
I think that's what they call it. Yeah. I don't know. I never
Something
I never
like that.
like growing up, SpongeBob was my favorite show because it was like 15 minutes and it was done.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
buddy, all right, I'm gonna go play basketball.
Nah, I feel that. All right. What kind of music do you like, and what kind of music do you like making?
I make experimental hip hop. I mean, whatever the motion is for that day, I'm gonna put it into the song. But I listen to a lot of 1950s music, 1960s music. So I'm an old school dude at heart. That's normally what I'm listening to. But when it comes to hip hop, who I listen to, I like Blue Bloods Clan out here in Los Angeles. EBK J Bo, 50 Cent. Slim Shady, not Eminem. No, only Slim Shady. Uh,
Old
old,
stuff.
uh, old Future is in the playlist. Old ASAP Rocky, old ASAP Mob. 2016, 2017, Lil Pump, Soldier Boy, Lil B, but from like 2016, Playboy Cardi in 2016. I'm kind of stuck in that era when it comes to hip hop, other than like 50 Cent and Slim Shady. Oh, and then XXX Tentacion. Yo, he one of the goats for real.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I hear a lot of what's it called? Tyler the Creator influences in your music, like the way you
Yeah,
rap.
we like I didn't even know who he was when I first started rapping. All I was listening to was like Lil B. I was like, Lil B could make this crazy music and get paid for it. So can Young Cameltoe. So that was like the origination. So I was listening to Lil B and I'll make a rap. And then eventually people were just like, hey, you sound like Tyler the Creator. And I was like, who's that? And then that's kind of how I found out who Tyler was because everybody was like, hey, you sound like Tyler. So
Yeah, you guys
yeah,
kind of got like the same style going.
we have similar voices too. I
Yeah,
think,
most def. All
yeah.
right. Growing up in the Bay Area, would you say it was you had a rough upbringing?
Nah. You see, I'm a big dude. I've always been the big dude. I've always been the big homie. I always know how to fight. So and I always just had like a certain energy about me where like nobody really messed with me. So I didn't really have, I mean, I grew up in, rough neighborhoods, East Oakland, South 16th Street, over there in Richmond. So it got rough. A lot of tough customers over there. Vallejo was rough, growing up. Been in a few shootouts, everything like that, allegedly. But I never really had too much of an issue. But my dad sent me to an all-white school in high school. He sent me over to Benicia High, so that kind of like saved me too, because I was kind of getting into some situations, in middle school growing up. But he was like, "Nah, we gonna send him to the white high school." So I was around like a whole bunch of white folks. So like my high school was pretty like smooth and clean, and I kind of got to learn the white world, if you will, and how to maneuver around white people during high school. So like that helped me a lot too. And he sent me to Egypt too when I was in high school, and then he sent me to Germany too when I graduated. So I really got to travel the world a little bit and kind
Right.
of expand my mind, if you will. So all that helps.
Mm. Okay, okay. And is that when you started like falling in love with snow bunnies? Went to that all white high school.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it was high school, and I was really messing with the snow bunnies, man. The snow bunny was flocking though, because I'm a big dude. Football, All American, basketball, All American. I was on the golf team too. I was cold in golf in high school, so like the white woman was just loving it. Like, man, he's the best in all the sports, and like he's funny, he big, he black, he's strong. Like, what's not to like? It's young Cameltoe. But yeah, that's definitely when it started. It was like there were probably like 9 black girls in my high school.
You weren't fucking with them?
I ain't gonna cap. They was all hood rats. They was all hood rats with like parents who like had a hood address but switched it to like a white address and got them in like on some tricky stuff. They was all hood though. There was maybe like 2 black girls who was cool. Shouts out to Charmaine Jackson. No. Charmaine, I forget her last name, but Kristen Jackson. That was the only black girl who I was messing with. She has some big old melons. And yeah, if Kristen Jackson's watching this, I want to suck on them again. I don't care who your man is. Pull up. You did me kind of dirty when I was 15 by messing with Josh, but it don't matter. That turned me into more of a young camel toe, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Kristen Jackson. Kristen Jackson, I met her what, 15 years old, and then after I was done with her, it was all snow bunnies. It was all snow bunnies from there.
All right. That's what's up.
Cause for
Okay.
me, look, it's easier to deal with a snow bunny. Like if they get mad at you, all they gonna do is cry. Like they not gonna try and key your stuff. Not trying to pop your tires. They not calling their cousin to come get you. They just cry and they talk to their friends or their therapist, and that's it. And when it's good, they got all the snacks. They rub me your back. They your biggest cheerleader, and like there's really not too much arguing when it comes to I call them the Dr. Umar fans. I don't know. It's just it goes left quick in my in my personal experience, and like it's just too much arguing and too much. You can't handle a real woman. I'm strong and independent, so I do it just like Beyonce said, to the left, to the left. I ain't doing it, man. I need peace and happiness and joy in my life. I don't need to handle nothing. So yeah, I kind of just let them do their thing.
I feel like black women are like more dramatic, like,
Yeah.
and white women are like more calm, laid back.
Right. And I
All
like
right.
peace. I like peace.
Okay. All right. And how was your household like growing up? Did you grow up with both parents?
Yup. 2 parents and 2 sisters. Yeah, my pops and my mom still together. Very religious, they really into Christianity and all that. I don't ascribe by that religion, but I think Christianity really helped my parents, especially my pops, because he was kind of wild. But my mom was like very Christian and kind of like pushed them more into Christianity. So I think that's why they really had that like strong union. But yeah, no, we had a nice household, man. We had a nice house. Occasionally, me and my dad would squabble.
Happens.
Occasionally, but it was all good. It made me a better squabbler.
All right.
I was a knucklehead. I was a knucklehead. Like, still am a knucklehead. Like, nothing changed. But I've always been trolling, clowning around, getting in trouble, getting sent to the principal's office. I was putting alcohol in water bottles and freezing them and selling them.
I was doing the same thing, man.
Selling them. Man, this was like
Yeah.
seventh, eighth grade, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah. bring them
Yeah,
water, fill like vodka in the water bottles and shit, and just bring that shit to school.
yeah. Get
Yeah,
the vodka for like 10.99. Vodka of the gods and sell them for $10 a piece. It's
I
for
used to
cool.
do that until someone snitched on me. They're like, "Oh, they got you got vodka in the water bottle." Like they
Yeah,
sent
no,
me.
they did on
Yeah.
me too. It was me and my partner. We both went to the principal's office, and the principal was like, "What do you know about this?" And I looked at it. I was like, "Is that Kool Aid? Hey, I could use some Kool Aid. I'm kind of parched right now." She was just like, "Nah, like you selling these?" I was like, "What? I don't know what you talking about. I work over at Six Flags Marine World, and that's how I get my bread." And then my friend was just like, "I might have done something." I was like, "That's him. You got him. It's not me." And I walked
All
away.
right.
I
Hey,
walked clean.
hey,
I
you
don't know
took the rap.
on himself. I don't know why he did it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was the last time I did business with him. I was like, oh yeah, he snitched on himself. I can't do this.
So you would say that in school you would like fuck around a lot and you would get in trouble, or is
I
it
mean,
would
I was
it be
good
like
with it.
sometimes?
I didn't really get in trouble with like the principal. I had a few run-ins with the police who let me slide because like I was like the star of the basketball team and the football team. So like the police was like, yo, like chill. I see you at the game on Saturday, but y'all just know that, like, bruh, like, get out of this situation and stop messing around because, like, we see a future in you. So the police, and you know what? Another reason too is like my dad was the police too. So like I'm pretty sure my dad's rank has something to do with me getting away with stuff. You know,
Oh, he's a police officer.
he's retired now, but he was a sheriff. Yeah,
All right. Okay, so he like kept you out of jail too, and
I'm pretty sure. I got away with a lot of stuff because of him.
you had that juice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, and you said you were on the basketball and football team, so you would have to have like good grades in school. So you would what were your grades like A's, B's?
Oh, B's get degrees, man. I had straight B's, but I had straight B's because I was copying. I copied all my homework. I copied all my tests, and then I would hang out with the teachers after, and just like become friends with them, and then they would like kind of tell me the answers. Like that's when I realized school was cap. Like the world is all about who you know, who knows you, and networking. So I would always network with my teachers. I'd invite them to my birthdays or like different events. So like they felt like we became friends. And I was like middle school, high school, and college. I went to college too. I would always just be cool with the teachers and cheat at the same time. And I even told one of my teachers, she was like, "Why are you always cheating?" I was like, "In the real world, it's not called cheating in business. If you talk to somebody and they tell you the answer and you use it, you make money off of it. That's just called good business." And she was like, "You know what? You right. You right.
Yeah.
The school
Hey,
system cap. Y'all just trying to make ants, warehouse workers, and that's out. I ain't doing none of that."
I feel that for sure. So you already like learned this all like at a young age that you gotta like connect with people, fucking, and all that. I
Yeah.
feel that for sure.
Early
All right,
age, I realized it don't like. I
networking and
mean,
all
it's
that.
all it's all smoke. Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors. They tell you one thing, but like the real truth, the esoteric truth, you gotta like look into the situation and figure it out. You can't be like the sheep. The sheep ain't going nowhere but to the farm eating grass, like what the wolves doing.
Yeah. All right. Would you say that you were like the class clown in like school? Like you were
Yeah,
always funny?
I was a kid acting up in the back of the class for sure, for sure.
Hmm. All right. Okay. And what hobby or what did you get into first? Was it you said it was boxing, so it was like music afterwards?
Yeah, so as a kid, it was really just boxing, and then basketball too. I was playing basketball from an early age, boxing. I played football a little bit, but I didn't really care about it. It was just my friends was there. But nah, music was definitely like all high school. I was making music. Yeah, I was doing music too, but it was like a joke. Like I didn't take it serious.
And did you take sports seriously?
I ain't take nothing serious. I didn't care about nothing. Like as long as I was having fun, that's all that mattered to me. So like the whole like, oh, I'm gonna make it to the NBA. I was like cap, NFL cap, Muhammad Ali cap. It was just like, man, I'm gonna laugh till the day I die. That's all it was.
That's real right there. All
Yeah.
right. And during that time, like middle school and high school, like phase, did you ever get in trouble with the law? Like seriously, where you had to like stay in jail?
Nah, I never got locked up. I always got off by saying something slick. There was a couple of occasions. I mean, I'm not gonna talk on what had happened or what I did because it's all allegedly now. But nah, I never actually got locked up.
All right.
Still to this day, I've never been locked up. Never.
Was there any gangs like around you, like where you grew up?
Oh yeah, there was a couple. There was on my block. There was a gang called All Hood, and it was the wackest gang ever. I used to make fun of them all the time. They used to always try and fight me. I would beat their ass. All Hood, y'all was down bad. I even got some of them fights recorded, bro. Like All Hood was the worst gang ever, and they tried to be cool. They tried to get everybody on the block to join them. I was like, I'll beat all y'all today, every day. And like anytime they tried me, they found out.
So you're saying is that they look soft and shit, or
No, they was all small. Then none of them hit the gym. It was all talk, no action, all bark, no bite. And like, I'm in the gym, I'm big. They all like, I'm 6'3". They was like, well, back in them days, I was like 6'1". And they was all like 5'3", 5'4". So like, bro, I'm slapping all y'all.
so it just never interests you to like join a gang?
Nah. I always nah, nah. I've always been more of a lone wolf, if anything, too. Like I don't really do pecking orders too well.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, you have your own clothing brand, and on your website you have shoes, shirts, sweaters, and even hot sauce.
Yeah.
Like, how did you come up with your own hot sauce?
I just did it, man. It's just found a nice little formula. I'm a chef at heart. I'll be cooking up in the kitchen, so I just cooked up something nice and did it thrice, and started selling it. But that goes for everything I do. It's always just like first is the thought, then is the action, then I put the energy and motion through emotion because I'm the best and I'm confident it's gonna work, and then voila, that's how everything is made, really. Like this chair I'm sitting in, this phone I'm looking in. Somebody thought about it, took an action, put some confidence in their emotion with their energy and motion, and then they made it happen. So I'll say it's just it's like the laws of the universe, the laws of like hermetics and cometics. That's like ancient Greek and ancient Egyptian knowledge. So I just put that on the action for anything I do, and voila.
Did that when you first put up the hot sauce, did it sell out like fast, or how many sales did it get?
Yeah, it got a lot of sales, and it was originally 9.99, and I didn't have that much hot sauce, so I sold out. So now it's like $33 because I ain't gonna cap. Like shipping out hot sauce is kind of a pain. I didn't know it was gonna be, so I upped the price on some like if you really want this, bro, you're gonna pay this price because that's actually my least favorite product to sell. I like the clothes much better. It's less messy. Bottles don't break. Stuff like that. Things don't go bad.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and what age did you start your clothing brand?
Clothing brand was like that's 2020, man. That was a pandemic. Yeah, that's when I started it.
And how did you come up with like your first design?
What did I do? I went on Canva.com and just started drawing stuff. I was just drawing stuff, and then I sent it to a manufacturer in Shenzhen, China, and said, "Hey, send me this." And he sent it. I was like, "Oh, cool." He sent it pretty fast. All right, here's 10 more, and that's how I started.
Hey, no, that's what's up. Was it hard to even like at first to even start your clothing brand to get connected with the right like providers?
Nah, it was just, I was just just shooting jumpers in the gym. Just I found a couple of manufacturers. I sent them some designs, and then I just had like a Excel sheet. Like, here's the company, here's the manufacturer. This is where they're located. This is what we asked for. And then it was just like, all right, this one took 5 days to ship. This one took 2 weeks to ship. This one took 3 weeks to ship. This one arrived in 4 days. How'd they do that? All right, 4 day dude, you the dude. I just sent it out to a bunch of people, and whoever did the best, the fastest, that's all I stuck with.
That's what's up. That's right. You released a song called "Money, Money, Money" featuring Young Moose Knuckle. What
Yeah.
made you want to collab with Young Moose?
Young Moose Knuckle is this girl who I've been messing with for a long time in El Salvador. Um, I named her Young Moose Knuckles. She's not a real artist, so it was a joke. I just pulled the mic up on her one day and just said, "Hey, say something crazy," and then I got featured by Young Moose Knuckle. But in reality, I'm Young Moose Knuckle. It's just another alias, and I was doing a joke. So
All
yeah,
right.
shout out to Young Moose Knuckle in El Salvador.
When
I
you were out, when you were
uh,
out in El Salvador, was it to like do business or was it just to record music out there?
nah, I just travel. I got a travel vlog. Go to Young Cameltoe travel vlogs. Yeah, no, I just travel the world, man. I've been to, I think, 33 countries as of now, and I just travel and I film it. And when women in third world countries see a tall black man with a camera, with jewelry on, talking, popping his stuff, all of a sudden they want to invite you over. They want to say, you get free housing. All of a sudden, you get free food. All of a sudden, you can borrow a car anytime you want to. So oftentimes when I travel, you know, I travel abroad and I travel with broad. You dig what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear that. So they like be fucking with you out there, like out of in the different countries and all.
Every country, man. That's the first thing you gotta do. Find you a traditional woman who loves you for you, and then everything.
100. Nah, I feel that for sure. Okay, you also filmed the music video out there. Was it shot out there?
Yeah, I found a music video at their new library in El Salvador. Very nice library. It's like 7 stories. $2 billion project built by the Chinese government. China is basically taking over El Salvador, which I think is smart. Shouts out to Bukele, the president of El Salvador. That's a real one. He did what had to be done, and now it's one of the greatest nations in Central America. We need more Bukeles in the world.
Okay, so you went out there when he like started locking up all the gangs.
Yeah, I had to see if it was real, and it was real. I was walking around just like this, all my jewelry on. Nothing happened.
All freely, right?
All freely, yeah.
So it's pretty much like safe out there like now. There's like no violence going on out there.
Yeah, nah, it's no violence. Well, I mean, there's gonna be some, but it's like the lowest rate of violence right now in Central America is in El Salvador.
And do you agree with the president's doing out there?
Everything. He ain't done nothing wrong. Lock them all up. I don't care. Lock to the back. Put them in cuffs.
Do you think that that should be like going on over here too in like America, like specifically California?
I think that should happen all over the world, man. Just lock them up. Who cares? Make America
We should make America great again.
safe again.
Uh, yeah,
Safe. Yeah.
I feel that. Um, what's his name just got shot. I guess he was part of Donald. He was like one of Donald Trump's like friends and shit. His right hand,
Yeah.
Charlie. What's his name? I forgot his last name, but you seen that where he got shot at? Is where he was what's not speaking at a college or something like that.
Yeah, so I heard of it. I don't know who he is. I don't pay attention to politics at all. So I don't know. I know who Donald Trump is. I don't know who. I think his name was Charlie Kirk. Who
Yeah,
got
yeah.
shot in Utah, but I don't know. I know nothing about them. I literally heard about it yesterday. It was my first time hearing about it, so I really don't understand it.
You don't really got no take on that.
I really don't even know, bro. I don't pay attention to politics, man. I feel like politics is a scam, bro. Like Democrat, Republican, red and blue, it's the same team. It's really the bourgeoisie versus the proletariat. So like you either a proletariat. I'm not even claiming proletariat because I'm the president, young Cameltoe of America. So I'm the bourgeoisie. But I feel like most people aren't privy to the knowledge that like if you're not in the political class or the higher class, like you're the proletariat, and whether or not it's Democrat or Republic, they are not they do not have your best interest in mind. So I don't pay no attention to politics unless unless I'm getting a bag from it or I'm getting some type of opportunity from it, I'm not gonna be there. So like, when I do start my political campaign, of course I'll start paying attention to politics and having more takes on it. But as of now, it's 2025. I think the election is 2028. So yeah. But I'm gonna start paying attention more to politics, not because I feel like politics is necessary in my life, but to run for president, you should probably start, paying attention to stuff like that and having more takes. But as of now, my attention and my focus is on podcasting, getting the bag. I mean, I guess for podcasting too, I should probably look into politics for the podcast bag. But
Yeah, yeah.
me, I care less about politics. It's all smoke and mirrors. They capping. The voting, the vote don't matter, bro. Everybody, like, you gotta vote, bro. The vote don't matter, bro. That's all rigged. They picked who's gonna win the election way before they even had candidates. Like this is all rigged, bro. It's the biggest rigging system in America, and I wish more Americans would wake up to that and have like a proletariat revolution where we actually realize that the only ones who could change our communities is our communities. Stop looking to to the bourgeoisie, to the upper class people to fix your situation. They've been exploiting us since the beginning of time. It's not going to change. So I wish people would just wake up to that and like actually start putting more energy and focus into what they can change themselves and like stop looking to the bourgeoisie for help.
Yeah, most that. There is a lot of stuff that goes on like beyond like the curtains and shit, like what the people could see
And they
behind the show.
Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, they all at a tea party eating tea and crumpets right now. They all best friends. I don't care what. Oh, they don't like each. They all love each other. Everybody in that class behind closed doors are best friends. They setting up fake beefs, all that. Like you gonna say this, I'm gonna say this. I'm telling you, they got a whole blueprint on how they gonna manipulate the minds of the world. And I'm talking about all governments. They all meet and behind closed doors and make certain situations happen.
Yeah, most def. And I could see that for sure. All right, you ended up going to college. Did you end up finishing college?
Yeah, I went to San Francisco State. Got a degree in business administration, and then my last year I went out to Germany because I could finish my schooling in Germany for free, basically. I mean, it was such a low price if I did it out there, so I finished my studies in Germany. Ended up getting a job out in Germany too. But yeah, I finished college. Yeah.
How was like that experience like in Germany? Did you have to like learn a different language or did like a lot of people actually speak English out there too?
Once again, I found a couple of shorties who gave me some free housing and cooked me some good meals who didn't speak too good of English, and that's how I learned German. So it was all the females out there who I was trying to communicate with, who I was living with. I lived with a couple of them, and I had to learn German to like live with them. So like that's how I learned it in school, all my teachers like, because by that time I was young camel toe. So I got the chains, I got the watches, I'm going crazy. So I was already like a celebrity in Germany. So like my teachers was just like, man, give him straight A's, bro. Like as long as he shows up and makes us laugh and like tries, like pass this, man. We don't care. So I didn't do no studying out there. I was really just studying broads and learning the language off of them too. So like my teachers was like, hey, your German's getting better. Like Forget this business test. Like, hey, we gonna pass you. It don't matter.
Okay, so the bitches like put you on out there too, and because you had like the juice and like clout already, the
And
teachers
mo,
ended up just helping you out.
yeah, I was doing shows out there, so they was like, oh yeah, you cool.
Hey, that's what's
In
up,
fact,
man.
job I got, this girl says, move to Hamburg, Germany. You pay no rent. I'll get you a bike and a bus pass, and I'll get you a job. I'll move there the first week. She got me a job at traffic. I was doing marketing for Traffic Captain and Crobo, which was a porno company slash affiliate marketing company. Them was some wild days.
All right, so you were pretty much set out there already, like once you went out there.
I was set, yeah.
Did you ever try doing porno out there either, or not?
Had the offers, I never did it though. I never did it, but the offers came.
All right, and how was like the experience out there, like music wise? Would you say that the music is like totally different from the Bay Area?
Oh yeah, totally different music scene. Um, but they love what I brought. But yeah, no, the scene is completely different.
All right, all right. And if you had to like stay out there like longer, would you like make a life out there and probably buy a house out there in Germany?
I mean, the only reason I came back is because I wanted to like run it up in Los Angeles. So I was
All
out in
right,
Germany for years, and then I was like, man, like yo, you got motion out here, but if you went to Los Angeles, you can really get some motion. So yeah, I really just moved out here for the brand.
all right. And when you graduated college, did you ever end up like using your degree that you got from there?
Yeah, I worked at Google during the pandemic. I worked over at Google remotely. Yeah, my degree got me that, and then I worked at Boxwater is better too. So,
All right.
oh,
And was
those
Google like paying you a lot?
huh?
Was Google like paying you like fairly? Like
Oh
they were paying
yeah,
you good?
yeah, I was getting dough for sure.
Or what made you want to like leave Google?
I got laid off.
What was the reason? Was it like just not showing up on time or?
Google created an AI. I was working with the AI. My whole team was working with the AI, and it got to the point where we were working like 1 hour a day because the AI was doing everything. And it was like, we could just use the AI. We don't need y'all.
And
So we,
so AI really took over like the
yeah,
people's jobs and shit.
yeah, yeah.
I thought that would like happen more in the future and shit, like maybe 10 more years from now. But yeah,
AI
they're
took,
taking people's jobs. That's
took
crazy.
yeah.
All right, all right. And you moved back, so you moved back from Germany to LA.
Yeah.
What did you do differently while you were out in LA to like make a name bigger?
In LA, man, I mean, I'm all about hermetics and the law of attraction. So I would work out every morning, make sure my mind was right, and I would just show up in certain areas where entertainment happens, and I would just go from there. I'm a big believer of like if you got like a strong mind and like you positive and confident about whatever emotion you got, as long as you show up in the right venues and areas where people who could help you out congregate, the universe is gonna take you to where you need to go. So that was it. I'll just show up and go.
Okay, so you're spiritual. You're like a spiritual person,
Yeah, yeah.
but you're not into like the Bible and all that, like that type of spiritual shit.
Nah, I'm into like esoteric knowledge. So like the Book of Enoch, the Book of Judas, the Book of Mary Magdalene, the Hermetics, the Book of Wisdom. There's some wisdom in the Bible. Shouts out to King Solomon, one of the wisest man to ever live. So I take bits and pieces, but uh to follow like Christianity or Catholicism or anything like that, like nah, that's to me that's for the sheep, man. The sheep just get slaughtered. Like, hey, Jesus was a real one. Jesus, hey, I believe in Jesus. I was a real gangster, but the way he's portrayed, modern day media, it's like that. That's not Jesus was a gangster, bro. Like everybody walking around acting like he was some white dude. Like no, he was a gangster. The
He was
real,
definitely doing stuff.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm down with all the prophets, Muhammad, Jesus, Buddha. Those are some real ones. I'm just saying, like whoever what the King James version of the Bible. That's what everybody be reading. Like King James could suck my dick. Like yo, he he manipulated the shit out of that and the calendar too during that time. So like there's that, I believe in like there's I don't believe I know it's like 13 months, 28 days in a month. There's 13 moons, you know what I mean? So it's like stuff like that, I feel like a lot of the
The
Bible,
calendars are now like you feel like the calendars are wrong.
yeah, it's 13 months. It's not 12. It's 28 days in a month. So it's a lot of manipulation going on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. A lot of what's the name? X's Temptation, XX believe in like that type of stuff too.
I believe in the same thing XXX believed in, man. We one of the same.
That's what's up. That's right. Yeah, I know a couple people that also believe that you believe in for sure.
Yeah.
You also wear 444. I seen you wear like 444 on one of your shirts. Is that like a number that you like that goes to
So,
you or something, or you
so I
relate
got
to?
like right now I got 999 in my ears. I got 999 earrings, but I got all the angel numbers. So 1 through 9, 3 times is the angel number, but I have them all.
All right, okay. And do you
And I was
like?
wearing 444 because I was hanging out with four extras that day.
Oh shit! I thought it was like a
It's
deeper
like
meaning.
four with 444, that's four fours. It got to be a good day. So that was the reason I was wearing 444 that day because I was with four extras.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you really take these like angel numbers like to the heart,
Oh yeah,
like you find the meaning to it and shit.
yeah.
That's what's up. That's right. Okay, and so you moved to LA, and do you feel like you got more clout being in LA than being in Germany? Like you had more opportunities out here?
Way more clout. Man, the clout went through the moon when I came to LA instantly. Like what?
What did you start doing like while you were in LA? Was it like acting, comedy, or interviewing artists and all that?
Doing I was doing shows, music shows, comedy shows, acting, and then I would just pull up to like, different streamers streams and just hop in their stream. I would crash streams and stuff.
Hey, that's what's up. That's right. And who gave you like your first opportunity while being out? Like,
Opportunity.
like,
Damn.
who brought you on a bigger podcast or a bigger platform?
Oh, bigger. Who brought me on the first? You mean the first one or the biggest one?
I would say like once you moved from Germany to LA, like just the biggest one.
Because the one that gave me the first opportunity, where I even like, cause I didn't even know podcasting was a thing, but this girl, Candace Renee Rice, who used to go by Pimp Fry Rice, who was on some famous reality TV show. I forget the name. My bad, Candace, but she's famous now. She's on this reality TV show. She was a couple of seasons. But before she was famous, she was just Pimp Fry Rice, and she worked at AfterBuzz TV. And one day she was like, "You hilarious. I'm gonna bring you on my podcast over at AfterBuzz." And it was like this whole network. And that was the first time I didn't even know what podcasting was. I walked in like, "What is this?" And they were like, "Yeah, throw them on." And then we went viral on that. And they were like, "Yeah, keep bringing them back." Like that was like my introduction to podcasting. So AfterBuzz TV, Pimp Fry Rice. But I'll say the biggest platform is No Jumper. Like, I mean, which I'm on now. It's the biggest platform. But I've been on Cinemills TV. I've been on Natural Effect Podcast. Did some stuff with the food community. There's probably some other stuff I'm forgetting, but I've been on a couple now.
Okay. And how did you get on the No Jumper like podcast? Did someone refer you to them? Or,
What was I doing that day? Uh, Let's see. Oh, I was working. I do some work for Channel 5 News with Andrew Callahan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I do some camera work. I mean, so far I've done some. I've actually done some in front of the camera work recently for Channel 5, but I've been doing cameraman work for them. And one day we were doing a segment on the Hoff twins. Shout out to the Hoff twins. And the Hoff twins, we they had an interview at No Jumper, so I came in with Channel 5, filming them, stuff like that. I was actually wearing the 444 that day, which is funny because I still had that footage. And I just remember Adam being like, Cameltoe, what's that? Like, man, what? The greatest out here in the Bay Area. He's like, oh, that's hilarious. He's like, that's a dope jersey. But I was like, production. I was just filming the Hoff twins there one day. And then, just through Channel 5 and working with different videographers. Trap Lord Ross. I do some work with Trap Lord Ross too. So Trap Lord would go to No Jumper and I'd be there. And then one day, was it I forget who it was, like Mikey, or it was like Mikey Lush and Josh is like, oh, we got an open seat on the news. And like, Cameltoe, pop on. And I was a start.
Okay, so you didn't end up going on No Jumper from like the auditioning. You know how the auditioning happened? You weren't there.
Dog, you mean that thing on Saturday? The
Yeah.
man, I was there, but I got a text like pull up. I didn't know what it was. Like I look, I've been at No Jumper before that. Like, oh, this happened before that. Like it was like pull up at No Jumper 10 a.m. I pull up and I'm like, why is there? I didn't know what it was, but I was like, all right. But no, I didn't go to that audition to become the new No Jumper. I was just going there to have some fun and create content. Cause
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but I was already on No Jumper before that.
All right, so you already knew the cast and everything. You were already cool with them before you
Yeah,
hopped on No Jumper.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
All right, that's what's up. That's right. Okay, and you released the Mud Butt 11 years ago. Does Dookie Stains produce a lot of your songs?
yeah. Doogie Stains is me, bro.
So that was just kind of like what's it called? Like you were just making fun of, like, just having fun on that shit, pretty much, huh?
I, I was just having fun on that shit. No pun intended. And actually, there's a whole community of it's called the scat community. That, like they have a fetish on poop, and they let me know that they be playing my songs at they scat parties, which is kind of weird.
Scat parties, like what is that? Like,
They get
I've never
together,
heard of that.
play my music.
All right, so they're like a big fan. Like there's a whole community,
The whole
big
community
fan of that music.
loves. They every once in a while I get a DM like, "Hey, can you make some more poop music?" And I'm like, "No, no."
Yeah, they're like, I'm good on that.
They got playlists. There's poop playlists, and I'm like in them. Like I was like, "What?" I mean, I got a bag off of it, but stuff. I didn't know it was a joke. I mean, the whole album about poop as a joke. I didn't know that was a fetish.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. So there's just people out there that just want to listen to you about talking about like shit, that like cool. And all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's crazy. Was this your first song you ever made?
Nah, nah, nah.
Was
This
this like your second or third or
Mud Butt
yeah?
was probably like song number 90.
Okay, so you have like you have serious music where you actually like focus on and put your work in, and you have like music that are like parodies and all that.
I've probably made like 30 serious songs in my life, and I probably made like 2,000 bass freestyles. Mud Butt, all, yeah. Those are all bass freestyles. It's one or two takes. Throw the beat on. Takes no more than probably take about 7 minutes on each track. But I got like 2,000 of them, and I'll just drop them because I feel like it, or I'll be in the car going through them, and I'll laugh, or the homies will laugh, and I'll just drop it.
Is
Majority of
anyone
my viral songs one or two take based freestyles.
So people are actually fucking with the songs that you just be playing around on, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So I don't really make serious music anymore.
Right. That's right. And do you take your music like career seriously, or
I don't take anything seriously. I think the world is a joke. This is literally Grand Theft Auto 99. I'm young Cameltoe in the video game. It's a simulation. Uh, I think there's multiple gods in the energy. I think they're all tricksters. I think they're all joking. I think like if God is a singular man, it's the Joker, bro. Like he's playing the craziest jokes on the human species and all of consciousness, and I'm a joke back. So I don't take nothing serious, man. I mean, I take taking nothing serious. That makes sense.
yeah, so that so you believe like we're in a simulation.
Oh, 100%. The Matrix is real.
It could
Neo,
be a possibility.
hey, Neo from the Matrix, they was talking about your Neo cortex. I mean, everybody's Neo.
Hey, spitting some facts right here, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. That's what's up. Okay. And you released another song uh the same time as Dookie Stain's called I Like to Play with My Wee Wee.
Yup.
How did
That,
you come
that
how,
was my first real viral song. That was the first one.
how did you come up with like that funny style that you use in the songs that you make?
It was just a bass freestyle, man. All that was bass freestyle.
So it
Bass
was
free
off top of the dome. You didn't write it
pop.
down at all.
None of that stuff was written, bro. You could even hear me stuttering or saying something random or saying the same bar twice. Yeah, it was all bass freestyle.
Right. That's right. That's what's up. Is the Nintendo Wii like your favorite game system?
Nah. My favorite game system is the Game Boy.
Or it's so old school?
Well, all Game Boys. Like I still have the new Game Boy, but I only play Pokemon. This is the only game I play on Game Boy. Pokemon. I got all the generations. I got all the Pokemon. I play online. I used to play online more. Sometimes I used to go to tournaments, but nah, like Pokemon for sure. Greatest game ever made.
Hey, yeah. Speaking of Pokemon, you also wore like a Pokemon sweater on the No Jumper podcast,
Uh,
and you were kind of like throwing shots at Frosty the Snowman by wearing that sweater.
yeah,
Do you feel like Frosty the Snowman shouldn't have like stolen those 5,000 word
man, Frosty the
Pokemon
Snowman
cards?
goat, man. He the goat, man. I wish I would get caught stealing Pokemon. You know what? Hey, that would add to my lore, bro. I'm kind of mad he got caught first. Like now, I kind of want to do it because, like, hey, you you on the news for stealing Pokemon cards. It's funny, but at the same time, that's kind of hard, bro. Like you Team Rocket in real life, like that's kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, that shit's funny.
It's funny. Hey, Frosty. Hey, it's funny, bro. I'm laughing with you, not at you, bro. I'm kind of mad. I didn't think of that, bro. That you the original Team Rocket, bro. Like now I got to be Giovanni or something. Like now I got to come with some mastermind plan to top what you just did.
Yeah, most def. You gotta get one up on him.
Got to
So,
one up.
what made you want to diss him?
I didn't diss him. I was just joking. Like I was making fun. Yeah, I was making fun of him, but like, it, look, I love Pokemon. So I love Pokemon. I know of Frosty the Snowman. I think he's a hilarious character when it comes to the No Jumper universe. I think he's hilarious. And the fact that he got caught stealing Pokemon, which I'm a big fan of, is like, oh, that's crazy, bro. Like, and hilarious. So yeah, I gotta say something about that. You know.
Yeah, most def. Okay, and okay, that was a dope episode right there for sure. Uh, you also had a debate with Dr. Umar Johnson on white snow bunnies.
Mm.
And how did that debate go? Did you feel like he agreed with you at the end?
He literally proved my point. He says, now it may be true that the women of color are a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more hard to deal with. Maybe you have to handle that. But that just means you got to step up and be more in your masculine energy to correct them. That's literally what I was saying. I was saying, and he said, and I know the snow bunny might be sweet and caring, but you have to understand that the white woman hasn't been through what the black woman's been through. And I'm like, yeah, that's like we're literally agreeing here. Like, yes, of course, the black woman's been through more, and therefore she's a little bit more masculine, well, a lot more masculine. Let's keep it a buck. But like, I step up in my masculinity to correct them. Now that's out, man. Like, look, people need to take what's that word? Oh, what's that word that women hardly ever do? Accountability. Yeah. Black women need to take accountability for their aggressiveness and their masculine energy and figure that out. Do some yoga, do some breath work or something. 'Cause that's what the white woman is doing. Take a page out of their book and put yourself in your feminine energy. Like that's not how you gonna say black men need to step up their masculine energy and then correct black women. Like why wouldn't you just say black women need to just calm down? And then black men could just do what they do. Come on, I don't
Yeah,
know.
for real. So you feel like
Random
he caught
crowd. Dr. Umar is political. You know, he knows what he's doing. After our debate, we kicked it in the back. He was smiling and laughing, and he's like, "Yo, keep doing what you're doing." So, like behind closed door, Dr. Umar and me are good friends, but we just like
or
that Democratic versus Republic law polarity. We live in hermetics. We live in a polar world, the Earth. So you got good, you got evil, you got Republican, you got Democrat, you got Sith, you got Jedi, you got Doctor Umar, you got Cameltoe, you got Batman, you got the Joker. And we all make money together, but we really one and the same. So yeah.
that's real right there for sure. Yeah, that was definitely a dope debate. You got any like new content coming on the way, like maybe new music or interviews you about to pop up on?
Oh yeah. Me, Honcho, and Traveler Ross. We've been in the studio this week. So we got some bangers for y'all, man. It's gonna be Traveler Ross, Young Cameltoe, and Honcho. But we got some bangers. So yeah, I've been in the studio and I've been podcasting too. So I got some new podcasts. Yeah,
Yeah, I seen that clip of you and Trap Lord Ross. Like you were like spitting some raps and all, talking about rants and all that.
yeah, yeah,
Was
yeah.
that towards like Young Thug?
Hey, I can't comment, man. You got to just find out when the song drops.
Just gotta
We want,
tap in.
yeah, tap in when the song drops, right? And I'll let you decide.
Yeah. If you want to let the people know like where they can find your content, where it be at, your music, all that.
Yeah, just type in YUNG Camel Toe. Don't put the O or the feds will be on you. But yeah, Young Camel Toe on all platforms. Every single website, there's a Young Camel Toe social media presence there. YoungCamelToe.com. It's the same everywhere, man. Tap in.
Yep. Y'all
Oh, and
tap.
people that bought some merchandise today, man. Today, we just had 6 orders today, man. So I'm gonna ship those out. Shouts out to everybody buying the merchandise, man. Yeah, keep buying it.
That's right. You're only going up from here.
Yeah.
Y'all tap in. Don't tap out. This was the Rap Wars podcast. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Young Camel Toe. To the next one. We out of here.
Yeah.
You already know. Peace out. Y'all tap in for the next one. You already know. Go get your merch. SpokenWords.com. Go copy your tee or some or a hat or something. You already know the deal. We out of here. Let's see these comments real quick. Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. You already know the deal. Peace out.